Like Bushwick said, when will you stupid motherfuckers learn? In this game, one way or another, you get burned. What y'all got to realize is, some people are so broken, or so to the point that they don't give a fuck, that they don't care if they hurt you or play you or use you, and they don't care, dog. See, a lot of people think if a person is a good person, then there's no way they can do you wrong. For one, they're probably not a good person. You know what I mean? Everybody wears a mask. Now, some people are wearing their legitimate mask, but most people are not. A lot of y'all just don't want to accept that you're dealing with a whole bunch of liars and a whole bunch of people that are for themselves. That's why I don't feel guilty about having a $250,000 and living and sticking with myself and sticking to myself, because I know how the game goes. Honestly, I used to be the guy that wanted to be with a girl and love and all this and all that, but now I really know the truth. It's really going to be hard for me to be with somebody now. I just know the truth. You know, it's kind of like love is not even real, to be honest. It's kind of like the only love that's real is between parents and siblings. That's what it kind of seemed like. Now, don't take this shit wrong, because I feel like if you run into the right one, I really feel like they will try to love you, man. But you're going to have to learn how to read energy, because if you do not, you're going to be one of these people who end up with one of these people who say they're busy or this or that, and you're going to believe the lies because you want it to be true. Or you just don't. The truth is not what you want to accept, so you don't accept it until God basically makes it clear as day to you, HD style. Because God always gives you signs about a person doing this or that. You know what I mean? But the thing is, we don't listen when God gives us these signs. We want to ignore them because we like something about the person or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So you just don't want to accept it. You might be attached to the person. You don't want to accept the fact that you got to leave now, the ride's over, etc., etc. But here's what I'm going to tell y'all, man. Once God exposes it once, like, all right, see, look, this person cheats on you. You can stay and you can hold on tight to the narcissistic person or whatever you want to do. But eventually God's going to get his way. See, when people do people wrong, they got to pay for that eventually. Right? You got to understand that a lot of narcissistic people, they're coming off of relationships with somebody that they didn't played, or he's boring, she's boring now, let me go find somebody else. And that somebody else is you. The problem is karma has not been served. So if you're a solid woman or man, it's not going to last, because that person that played the person that they left don't deserve you. So what does this mean? That means something's going to happen to where they're going to veer off and fuck with other people and fumble you, or they're going to go back to the ex and fumble you. Something's going to happen. You got to ask yourself. See, a lot of times a lot of people will just blame the person they're with. Oh, the person I'm with, this and that. Blah, blah, blah. It was all them. It was blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody guilty of something. Then you got some people who will say, well, nothing's wrong with him. He's a nice person. I just don't want this. Or she's a good person. I hear men say it too. She's a good person, dog, but I just want to do this or that. This is what y'all got to understand. That's why I don't trust the love of people. Like, love is a beautiful thing, but I don't trust the people when it comes to love. I don't trust people with it. Kind of like, you know, your house is a beautiful house, but you don't trust you got some young ass kids. Say your kids is 10, you don't trust them alone right now. Well, that's the same thing I feel about love. Love is a beautiful thing, but I don't trust that shit. I don't trust people with it. I don't trust people with it. Because people lie, they deceive, they're only for themselves. They can't be, one minute they happy, the next minute they not satisfied, they need to be fucking with somebody else. It's just a bunch of bullshit, man. So the only thing I can say is just enjoy them while they there, and then when they not there, leave them alone. It's too many people that they can talk to other than you. And it's too easy for them to do that. And they're going to do it 9 times out of 10. They're going to do it 9 times out of 10. You're not the only one that they're going to talk to. Even people in relationships right now are still not the only one that somebody talks to.
Hello. What's the name?
Coleman.
I'm sorry?
Coleman, Wings. But y'all, a lot of people on Facebook think that videos like this is negative or somebody's bitter or something. Nah, I say things like this because I see it every day. I see the lies every day. I see the deceit every day. I see people getting played every day. And I don't think...
It's already been paid for.
I did? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? I forgot.
Here you go. Have a good one.
Did they put enough seasoning on it this time?
I'm sorry?
Did they put enough seasoning on it this time?
I'm hoping, I don't know. I didn't see the ending part of
it. Nah.
What did you have on it?
The garlic seasoning.
Garlic?
Always check your food, man. For some reason, people, they try to rush your shit out. Like, that's bullshit, man. When you pay for food, it should be correct. You shouldn't have to check your shit, but you might as well check it anyway. I mean, just in case, so you don't drive home and be salty. But, it's not that I don't trust love. I don't trust people with love, man. You know what I mean? I just don't trust people. Like, and I'm not speaking on it from just a personal perspective. I literally look worldwide and look at everybody else and see the same thing over and over again. Thanks. Over and over again, I see the same lies. Oh, I'm busy. I can't talk. And this and that. It's all lies, man. It's all lies. And these people don't care. This is the thing. Y'all think these people, they're going to suffer without me, dog. Blah, blah, blah. They don't care about you, man. That's why when you deal with a person, you make sure that it's worth the risk and you getting something out of it. Because if not, you know, it's going to be a matter of time before they jump ship. Or talk to somebody else behind your back and this and that. So my thing is this. Knowing that people always talking to other people, what is the point of having a relationship? What's the point? At some point they're going to want to switch up, or maybe you even might want to switch up. Like, I'm cool on all that, man. And it's a sad thing because relationships can be a beautiful thing. And it shouldn't be this way, but you got a lot of people out here who fuck it up and ruin that shit, man. You know what I mean? They're for themselves, man, at the end of the day. When you get that intuition that they're talking to somebody else or some shit like that. It's the truth. It's not something that is made up in your heart or you're tripping. You're not tripping, man. The reason why you think you're tripping is because they have shown you a certain mask, and you still think that they are that mask instead of the mask that the Most High God revealed and said, nah, that's not who they are. This is who they are. Or this is what they're capable of. Or they this, they that. But you don't want to believe that because you want the mask that you believe they are is better. It's more, it's more convenient to you. It's more comfortable. It makes you more happy. You know, no, that other mask, that truth mask, you don't like that mask because that mask bothers you, or that means you gotta cut them off type shit. It means if you go by the truth mask of any, just in general, the game of fucking with people. If you go by the truth mask, meaning like you identify people and accept it for what it is, accept them for what they are, whatever, you're gonna have to cut off a whole lot of people, man. You might get lucky and meet the right one easily, but more than likely, you're going to have to cut off a lot of people, man. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're a dude watching, ain't no way a woman... See, a lot of y'all say, oh, she pulled back because she's playing a game and this and that. The only way I see that happening is if the woman been going strong with you and she starts to feel like you're playing a game. Then she might, because she's scared that she's going to get hurt. But no woman is going to be going hard for you, and then all of a sudden she don't want to talk to you or see you. That's not how that shit works, man. Simply because women, they can't get enough of a guy. They can't get enough of a guy they really like. The management at the Huber Heights Donatos is poor. You could say run your wings through twice and they still won't do it. And that's sad, man. That's sad that you can't get your shit the way you want it. You gotta get it how they want it. It's kind of like some barbers. I want it this way. Oh, we're gonna do it that way. That's bullshit. Man, I can't even finish this fucking video anymore, man. Y'all better wake up, man, and realize that you're for yourself. You're alone out here, for real, for real. People might fuck with you because they don't want to be alone. They want some companionship. But at the end of the day, man, you can't depend on none of these people, man. They're going to be fucking other people, talking to other people, you know, and they're always going to give y'all that same old excuse. I'm busy, you know, this or that. Nah, they just talking to somebody else, man. They don't want to give you their attention. If they really was fucking with you and you was the main one, the criteria and all that shit, they'd be talking to you, plain and simple. Just like they did in the beginning when y'all was going strong. Then they just stopped? Why they stop? Unless y'all fell out, why they stop? None of these women want to be alone. So you know they're talking to somebody else if they're not talking to you. And none of these dudes want to go without sex. So you know he's fucking somebody else if he's not fucking you. Or, you know, lack of talking to you. I hate to be the one to break it down to people like this and make them question love and all that, because I'm not trying to do that. But I am trying to get you to kind of like be prepared for the punch if it comes, man. Don't be foolish and they'll never go nowhere. And don't do that. Just take it day by day and then enjoy the moment. That way, if they do some fuckery, the blow won't be as hard. Still gonna hurt, just not as bad. This is horrible, man.